Recently, I got to go out and ride Aireforce One at Fun Spot Atlanta, America. Atlanta. Why is this RMC at Fun Spot Atlanta? I never heard of this place before Aireforce One, or nor did I really even know about Fun Spot before this. But I knew about Orlando though, and Kissimmee. Kissimmee has the 300-foot sky coaster, and Aireforce One is in Atlanta. What? Why is this RMC here? But I will make a different video about that later on. I am here to talk about Aireforce One and my experience. I got 31 rides on this attraction. On the day I went, it was a Sunday. It was dead. It was middle of July. I do prefer the front row because it doesn't try to kill you like the back row. Usually I like that, but not on this ride. The ending is a bit too much. But let's go ahead and talk about our stats here. So you depart out of the station, go over 2 bunny hops, and you go up your 154-foot lift hill, 155, whatever it is, and you hit max speeds of 64 miles per hour. So it's a decently sized RMC. But then you go over into this Truss Dive, which is a dive loop that twists to the right and then twists downward. You go through Ejector Hill, which is pretty good. Then you go through your 0G roll, or 0G stall, and then you go through your wave turn, which has a sustained ejector, the double up, which is really good. Well, not when you ride it 30 times, you get bruises. Then you have the arcade roll, which is my favorite part, which is super good. Then you have an outer bank, and then you go through your one last inversion. That's the corkscrew. And then you go through the worst part of the ride. It's good the first time you ride it, but after you ride it 30 times, it hurts. But I'm not here to say that it is a bad ride. This is actually one of the smoothest roller coasters I've ever been on. But no, this was new for 2023, and it is one of the coolest looking coasters too. Fun Spot America. Red, yellow, not yellow, blue, and white. So it's really good looking. And when you come up down the highway on George 85, you see it just like really tall, massive new roller coaster. I'm gonna go over there and ride it, which is what you would think people would do. But when you get to this park, it is dead. And it's not super cheap either. It's $15 for parking, or not 15, $5 for parking, which it's fine, I guess. It's not expensive for parking here compared to a Six Flags park where you gotta pay like $40 for parking. I wish more parks had $5 parking. But then you walk all the way to the back of the park. Aireforce is in the back. You have to walk under Aireforce to get to the entrance. Because the first time I rode it, I walked all the way over to the sign, and there was nothing. The entrance wasn't over there or anything, so I had to go around. But let's talk about when you go into the queue, you will see there's not much theming, but it actually kind of reminds me of Afterburn at Carowinds, the theming to it, sort of. It's the same kind of like idea, pretty much, but it's pretty cool. And you just go up some stairs, and you're in your station. The station, it's empty. It's better than most stations, though. It's air conditioned in there too, which is kind of weird, but because usually they don't have air conditioning. But you can pick your row, and this is a shorter train. This is only it's only 5 cars with 2 across, so there's 20 people in total compared to the 6-car trains, which hold a total of 24 riders per train. When I was there, they were only running 1 train. They didn't need more than 1 train to run. They were running Red Train. So it was and there was nobody in the station. I just stayed on it pretty much the whole day. I did go over and do Hurricane and Sea Serpent, 2 kids rides. Hurricane is actually really painful. It's not like painful, but like it's not good. It's rough and uncomfortable. So unless you need the cred, just skip it. Sea Serpent, it's Wilderness Run just without an airtime hill on it. It's just there. There's nothing to it. But anyway, now I'm going to talk about, was this a good or bad financial decision? I think that seeing the Airy family wanting to buy this is great. However, with this being an investment through FundSpot is privately owned, so we don't have an exact price, but it is ranged anywhere from 12 to 18 million dollars. I'm assuming it was around 15 million, but it's a pretty long layout too, which is surprising. And you would think this would go to another park, but see, FunSpot at Orlando doesn't really have room. I mean, they have room for some stuff, but a massive RMC like this, they don't have room for. Kissimmee, no. I think the best fit was Atlanta, but I don't think it should have been an RMC that went to Atlanta. I think it should have been more of a something smaller, maybe. Like maybe a Raptor instead of one of these big old eye boxes. But hey, I'm not complaining. It's a great ride. So that's my main thoughts on it. I want to hear what you guys think about it. See if y'all think it's better. I got bruises on my thighs, so do not ride this 30 times unless you really want to. It doesn't hurt. It's just that airtime is too much. It feels like the end of Magnum's ending. That's what it feels like. So let me know in the comments down below what you think of this ride. You should definitely come out here if you're going to do Six Flags Over Georgia, or you're just in the Atlanta area. Definitely make time to come down to FunSpot Atlanta and do Aireforce One. That is my thoughts on it. Share yours down in the comments, like I said, if you want. And I hope you have a good day, and we will see you next time.